The French president, Emmanuel Macron, claims that the French diplomatic envoy to Niger has been taken hostage. This claim comes about 2 weeks after the French ambassador to Niger's diplomatic accreditation was revoked by the Niger junta that ousted French ally Mohamed Bazoum. Macron says that food deliveries to the embassy have been prevented by the junta, and the French diplomats are now surviving on military rations. He says that the French envoy is still there because France supports democracy and considers that there are no double standards for Africa. So, France recognizes legitimately elected President Bazoum as having authority in the country despite the junta's takeover. France had recently stopped issuing visas for citizens from Niger, Mali, and Burkina Faso as ties between these countries and France have taken a bad turn. Macron says that he will only discuss the issue with Bazoum. As it stands, the French ambassador cannot go out and is considered a persona non grata in Niger. He says that he will do whatever France agrees with Bazoum to bring the French ambassador home. This is funny coming from the French president because the junta said they no longer want France in their country, but he has been stubborn and arrogant. The people of Niger have been protesting outside the French embassy in Niamey for days now, asking the French to leave their country. Prayers are even being held outside the embassy for the French to leave. The junta gave the French ambassador, Sylvain Itte, 48 hours to leave the country, but he refused, claiming that the junta had no authority to make such demands. Paris even said that the junta's demand was a provocation. Let us remember that there was also a coup in Gabon, which France has yet to condemn like they've been condemning in Niger. The European Union has backed France on these claims. The French Foreign Ministry has said that the French ambassador to Niger is working with a small team and has been very useful with his contacts. The junta had previously claimed that France had been mobilizing troops in neighboring countries like Benin to attack Niger. We created a video on this. We've added the link in the description below. Make sure you watch it too. France has been involved in 14 African countries where it is well known that they're exploiting the countries by installing puppet leaders. The Italian Prime Minister even said this, and it is evident. We have a video on our channel that shows you how France keeps 14 African countries poor. The recent coups in Niger, Mali, and Burkina Faso are an indication that Africans are tired of being exploited and have decided to speak up and fight back. This is clear because the citizens of these countries have mobilized and demanded that the French leave their country. Protests and prayers are currently going on in Niger's capital, Niamey, for the French to leave. Do you think that the French will leave Niger even though almost 20% of the uranium that France needs comes from Niger at a very cheap price? Let us know what you think in the comments below. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to the New Tourist channel for more informative videos like this. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in our next video, which shows you how the Niger military freed an arrested French official.